Hi, everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of Harambe. Just a quick thanks to everybody that tuned in last week and viewed our last episode. Thank you guys so much for the support. Today we are doing things differently. We have a bunch of guys today, so we've always wanted to know what goes on in the guy's mind, right? We always wanted to know, right? Don't worry. Today, I got you, my ladies. I got you. But before we go there, I've got Motherboard on board. Hi, Motherboard.
Hi.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. How you doing?
Good?
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. So, how was your week?
Non-eventful. Like you could skip right over me. There's nothing.
You know what? I think that needs to. I think the next episode should be about us getting you a boyfriend.
Yo.
Hara beings out there, whoever that is single and available,
No, Google.
send us a DM.
Google, no.
You can reach me on Google.
No, listen, it's okay.
Masai Princess
It's fine.
on Instagram. You can send us. You can
enjoy
comment.
my piece. It's okay.
You're enjoying your piece.
Yes.
Yeah, but we want to make it eventful, like it.
No,
So you're good like this.
I'm good.
No, I want to hear. I went on a date.
No.
My boo did this.
Please.
No?
I'm still fine. I'm still a child. Please.
Okay, so your week was not eventful. Nothing happened. What did you
Nothing
see
much
on the
to
news? What
it.
struck your attention?
That there's an alien, apparently. Like a confirmed alien existence on Earth. I know. No one knows this.
I know.
It was released by I don't know who they were interviewing. One of the general somethings of America.
This is America. Okay.
Department of something, and they say it's a biological specimen, but it's not.
But
human.
was it? What is it? Is it like a blob? Is it
We
a
don't
human
know.
being? Is it?
We don't
What is
know.
it?
We don't know. We just know it's not from Earth and it's living. So that's fun.
Sure.
That's yeah.
So I've been seeing a lot of UFO. So I watch a lot of documentaries. So I've been seeing, they've been showing stuff on UFOs, and they've been showing people who are actually capturing stuff on aliens that are actually happening in real time, and then they post it, and then they send it to these people, and then these people did a whole show of it. But I was like, this could be manufactured. I mean, knowing the Americans.
No, it's a thing. So government confirmed it.
Which government? The American government.
American government. They confirmed it like under oath,
Is not make sure.
and it was under oath, girl.
I know, but like anything coming from the Americans, I question it lately.
No, I
Because they
understand.
fabricate everything, they make up everything from the food they eat, from seeds, from everything, So
I think they've had this
it's
for.
unsettling.
I think they've had it for years, and somehow I don't know why they're telling us now. And the funny thing is, like online, no one
Red flag.
cares. No one
Red
cares
flag.
online. Hey, they're like, now we're going through too much.
No, but we are going through a
There's
lot.
economic
We are going
crisis,
through the most.
COVID.
We are going through
It's
the most.
too much.
It's too much. To add an alien on top, that you don't know whether it's coming in peace or
It will suffer here with us. It's fine.
The alien will just like as in we landed at the wrong place, wrong address.
Never mind.
Let's go back. Yeah, I know. Okay, so guys, for today's show, and this is the first of Harambe, and it being the first, this is the angle that we're also going for, as far as having a co-host. As you know, I don't have a co-host anymore, right? And we did say I'm not gonna do co-host anymore, but I'm gonna have like guests. So today I don't have one guest, I don't have two guests, I have 10 guests, guys. I've got my guys today. Now I'm not I'm chilling. So I've got a couple of guys, friends with me today, and they're gonna give us their intel on whatever that we want to know, right? So ladies, on Facebook we have gone live. If you've got any questions, if you've got something you want to say or something that's been bugging you and you're like, you know what, I need this out there, this is your chance, right? So let me show you. Are the guys showing properly so that you see all of them? So I'd like to introduce them. On my left, on Nkonzo. Nkonzo, hi Nkonzo.
Hi, Chiyunjan.
Right, Susan.
I'm okay.
You're good.
Very, very, very.
Welcome to Harambe.
Thank you. And thank you for coming.
And then next to you there, we've got Ustrima. They told me streamer, I'll call him streamer, man.
lalela isicisha
Cisha.
ikuyavutha
Yeah, umlilo.
lalela into kuyashisa yabona le
So
kodwa ke Anyway, Chiyu, thanks for
Welcome to Harambe Stisha.
hosting. Thank you.
Stisha came with the fire, guys.
Like,
So we need to bring it on, okay? So let's get right into it, guys. Topics that we have for today is it okay for your partner to go through your phone? Do you allow that? You don't allow that? Nkonzo, what do you think? What's your take? Is your phone out of bounds in a relationship? Yes or no?
It's a complicated one. It's very deep, but it's out of boundaries for me.
Or for you, it's
Out
a
of
no-go
boundaries.
area.
Yeah, it's a no-go
Don't
area.
touch.
And there's a lot of reasons, man. There's a lot, and people should understand. Because
Yeah.
at times, like you can find people confiding in you. Like you can find maybe my friend is telling me, yeah, in Konzo, I just discovered today that I'm HIV positive, but please don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So my friend could be telling me that in confidence, and then just you as my girlfriend, then you come and touch my phone, you see it, and then it goes out of proportion. Then you can spread it, you can spread the word. So I feel like trust should be there, and before you choose to become my girlfriend, you must trust me. For you to choose to be my girlfriend, there must be trust. There's no need for you to be an investigator, chick.
Trust, no.
So I feel like my phone is out of boundaries. It's not for silly reasons. I'm not gonna be cheating on you.
Okay.
But my phone is out of boundaries.
Okay, so I hear you, right? So because obviously, yes, if you're in a relationship with someone, there has to be that element of trust, right? Not unless you have given the person a reason not to trust you. Then they can go through your phone. But I mean, we go through a lot. When on a partner yako, you bath together. I mean, you've seen her butt, she's seen your butt. I mean, so what's
No, I mean, but as I said,
I mean,
there could be a lot. It could be a lot that I'm told in confidence. That's my only reason. It's not
so because
it's
you're
not
keeping your friends' secrets, not because you're doing anything sinister.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's not for bad vibes or bad reasons. No. It's no. If I'm yours, I'm yours, and I'm only focusing on you.
You are
I'm not
that
gonna be
guy. You're loyal like that.
loyal like that.
Aye.
Yeah. So, but my phone is my phone.
And you,
Yeah.
Stima, what's your take? Do you allow your girlfriend to go through your phone?
For me, it's a no.
It's a no.
It's a no. Like phone yami, and for me, mang take your phone yami. Yeah, what's it?
Man, take your phone, baby.
Yes, yeah.
Imali,
Yeah. So the thing is, most get the corner. So we're born. The two we born. Then
so this is what I'm saying.
Yes,
Guti.
okay, sure.
If I totally hear you. So like me, if I'm in a relationship, right, and I feel good to know, I don't like the way Ustima is walking today. Hi, Ustima busy in the phone and right through. Angsalali city mang vagashe Ustima busy phone yake. And I'm like, no, I want to see what's there. I want to see. So can I say Ustima ngicela ungivulele uzongivulele ifone?
Gizo ifulu ibona into ufuna ukuyibona.
No, if you uzoyivula ungiyibone, I don't have a problem with that. But there's people uzosuka ifoni yakhe iringa ageza, he'll be taking a bath and you're at the other side and you're like, babe, your phone is ringing, I'm gonna answer, and it says Gogo Tungayo, so I'm gonna answer it. And you ask who to Gogo Tungayo is your squeeze from whenever, you know?
I mean, answering the phone doesn't mean anything. You can answer the phone, but most of you don't get happy. Here's the thing, show me never case to go to the why ufuna ukuthinta iphone yendoda.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, show maybe Unkozo wants to say something on top of that.
Yeah, but I think like Gio.
Yeah.
No,
Go ahead.
Okay. But I think mhlambe it should become a discussion. We should discuss it mhlambe before we get into a relationship.
We are discussing it here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, Kukuchimna, okay, I like you. Can we be in a relationship? But then mhlambe on us going out on dates, I'm gonna tell you, but this is how I operate. Do you feel the need for you to check my phone? And then we must cover that before we decide to go into a relationship.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be a problem. Now you can't change. Once you're in, you're in. You can't.
No, once you're in, you're in. And I also feel like there's people who feel if they're in a relationship, they can take your phone, make a phone call, quick phone call. You know, my phone is yours is mine.
Yeah.
Right? There's people that feel like that.
Yeah, but that's their problem. But remember,
That's right,
and,
that's
and just to mention it, like some
That's
of us
their
who work
problem.
for,
Yeah,
because I also work, right? And I'm working for a
Yeah.
company which are signed in NT. What's this?
I know. So there's a lot.
Yeah.
Like your previous
Yes,
company,
so I could
we
be
have a
working
lot
for
of
this
security
company
issues and
I've got Teams on my phone, and then I've signed in non-disclosure agreement. So when you open my phone, you're gonna see that, and then what if like you learn?
So how
I can lose
about-
my job?
So how about you say, okay, yes, in my person, I don't have a problem with you going through my phone, but let me open it for you, and then this is what you can go through. But this is for work, like Teams is for work. These are my inbox, and you go to your inbox and say, this is my inbox for my emails. This is just all work. Then the rest you can go through.
No, I think it shouldn't be to being spiteful or just to check my WhatsApp. No. So if you've got a valid reason, say maybe you want to make a call, whatever, you want to make a call, or you want to check what's trending on Instagram or whatever, but it should be for a valid, it can't be for a reason which you want to check what do I get up to, who am I talking to.
So I think for most of the ladies, they go through the guys' phones not because they don't trust the partner, or it's because maybe the person has given them a reason to not trust them before, right? Like maybe the guy cheated before, or the guy had
no
a friend.
kodwa kunetho bekhezi befuna ukuyenza bafuna ukubona ukuthi ukhuluma nobani.
Yes,
that's
So, hence I'm saying,
nina
ukuthi-
as ama girls nifuna ukwazi ne usicima njengamanje ukhuluma noba
yes,
ngifuna ukuthi usicima ukhuluma noba
yes.
and then after masubona ukuthi usicima ukhuluma noba then what do you say?
Because like now,
Then-
your girlfriend doesn't know that you
Aha.
are at Harambe.
Aha,
Right?
oh my gosh base uthi
Oh my
usubanjiwe.
gosh.
Aha,
And
oh my
then
gosh.
ubanjiwe,
Ngiyakutshela.
you know.
Yes, ngiyakutshela. Yes.
And it's not like you're doing anything wrong because you're here at Harambe. She's probably calling you,
Yeah.
but your phone is on silent because we are live. And then, oh my gosh, when you get home, you've got some explaining to do.
Well, uzochaza phela
Uzochaza ukuthi, "Hayi,
what the hell is going on? You need to explain yourself, okay? what is this? And then most your cars what's going down? And then you're gonna have to explain. Yeah.
No, it's, you know what? I'm so proud of these guys because they don't seem to have a problem with ladies going through their phones. As Nkonzo said, he's only worried that you might get to some confidential chats between him and his friends, right? Which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that.
We've got Pop Act. I think
Yeah.
Pop Act should work on women as well. Yeah,
In a relationship.
it should. It's a pop.
In a relationship, save it.
Yeah.
No, okay. I hear you guys. Oh, and by the way, guys, as you can see, I've got Nkonzo and Klima, and this is just two guys. I've got a whole lot of other guys there. Hi, guys.
Old guy,
How
so
you
I
guys
don't know
doing?
copy
And you guys agree with them. So are you guys okay with your girlfriends going through your phones? Or
I'm an old guy, so I don't know probably how does it work.
No, mina angivumelani nalento leyo.
and by the way, this is Sandile.
Angisho it's a cell phone.
Yes.
Angisho.
Yes, it's a cell
Endlini,
phone.
If ever sifuna ukuba na phone,
Yeah.
Washa?
access soy2.
Yebo.
We can have a landline endlini,
Yes.
Yebo.
which is we can use on the telecom. So it's a phone, it's my
Yes,
cell
yes.
phone.
Yeah, bo.
That's why ihlale pocketeni.
But Sandile, are you aware, Uguti, if your woman wants to go through your phone, then which means there's something at the back of her head. It's either she has trust issues, it's either she has seen the worst, it's either she has gotten the raw end deal or in a relationship, and it's something that you need to bring her in and say, baby, lalela, angsunkonzo mina, ngusandile.
Sorry to
This is
disturb
how
you.
I operate.
Inkinga yakhe le angasuki nenkinga zakhe la suka khona eze nazo
But
kumina.
in a relationship,
Yeah, we in a
Sandile.
relationship.
Yes.
Le previous relationship yakhe,
Yeah.
I problem yakhe ayisiyami. Wayeletha inkinga zakhe zale ekudeni azilethe la kumina. Cause mina angifani noNkonzo.
Yes.
Ngusandile.
When
And
usandile.
since-
Which is why I say
But
ukuthi-
now you are in a relationship with this person and you want things to work with this person. Are you not gonna bring her in and say, Lalela, you need to earn the trust. You need to realize what I'm here for you as
So
my
must
partner.
I sell myself to
Cause
her?
No.
To win
It's
her?
not about no. You're
It's
getting
selling
this
myself
wrong.
because of I have to ngenza izinto engingafuni kuzenza mina.
Not per se selling yourself, but you can
What
see
am I
Uguti,
doing?
she's got trust issues, right?
Yeah, uzitholiphi?
Everybody, but everybody. Don't you have trust issues?
No, I don't.
Sandile?
I don't.
Whatsoever
I don't
at all.
at all. That's
Wow,
why I'm
you're
here.
the
That's
first
why I'm
person.
here.
You're the
That's-
first
Wait,
person.
guys, I think there's an easier solution to this one. Yeah. Before you guys date, before you guys jola, before you become girlfriend and boyfriend, go out on dates, man. Spend some time and get to know each other.
Yeah.
No, yes, no, you expect.
Show their parts. But that's the thing. But don't show their parts.
Yeah, but just go out on dates before you agree to you're my girlfriend and my boyfriend. Go out on dates and then cover these issues, Kuku. Cover these issues, and let each other know what are your expectations from a new moon to avoid such things.
Yeah.
We am telling you to I believe you give them the same reasons I just gave now.
Yeah.
I've
Confidential information from people.
Yeah. Confidential.
And people on Facebook are commenting. One is saying, Nkonzo, you must have a lot of people who share their secrets with you. Wow.
That's true. Yeah. I'm a friend to many, and I keep secrets. I'm very good. Yeah. So yeah, she's who's that? Who knows? Oh no. Yeah, that's the truth. News,
wow.
Yeah.
So you must have a lot of people. No, but listen, if this is your girlfriend and she knows your friends, she'll know, okay, if Ustima told you something and she read something, be public knowledge and it's between you and Stima, I don't think she's crazy enough to go and publicize it. She won't. Yena ufuna lento ayifunayo ufuna ukubona ukuthi uthini utheni kuwe upalisa ukuthumela ama nudes ngoba kwenze njani.
But it's no longer a secret. We should go back to the basics and ask ourselves, what is a secret? So if you tell me something and you then say it's a secret, is it a secret very? Is it only for one? No. In confidence, you can tell a person,
that's between you and the person. If I come to you and I tell you,
so once there's a third party,
it's no longer a secret because then the next person knows, and I didn't tell the next person.
And the chances good now when they can have their best friends, and then they'll tell that person in confidence, but don't tell anyone, because you know there are times like you get people like you say, I'm your best friend, but when I go, I'm not your best friend. So then it goes on and on and on and on. Then ends up being known by Mhlaba.
Yeah. Okay. So in conclusion, we can say Uguti, a phone is off limits based on the person's what they do with their phone, right? So as you said, if you are in a relationship, you are loyal with the person and you are 100% locked, it's between you and the person, then, and if the person feels like that, then there's no need, there wouldn't be a need. She wouldn't feel the need to go through your phone to hear ukuthi wena noSicima nikhulumani or to hear ukuthi wena noSandile nikeza kuphi imoto on Saturday.
Right? Uyichaza kahle futhi uyibeke kahle. Yabo uthi kwathi ufunani.
So
that's the thing.
Not to go to ufunani per se, unless you give the person a reason to go through your phone, right? But if you are a loyal person, an honest person, there wouldn't be a need to go through another person's phone. And this has been boggling the whole country. People have been up in arms saying, hey, my girlfriend's going through my phone. And 100% of the times of the people that go through their phones, they find what they're looking for. They do find it. You know why? Because the people that they are in relationships with are not trustworthy people. Are people who are dodgy, are people who do sly things. Yes,
sly things, like you said. Sly things. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Exactly. I was about to say that. Oh my gosh. Mongeda efonini yendoda, right?
Yes.
Yini lesofuna ukuyibona vele as a woman? Let me just ask you, yini lesofuna ukuyibona as a woman?
So mina.
Yes.
Angithinti phone yendoda.
Okay. Okay. Yabona ke?
Unless he has given me a reason to do that.
Okay. Okay. And then thinta ke lokho ke, and then boom. Oh my god. Wahlangana
boom, yeah, it's all. Then so if I go through your phone for the first time, right? Or you've given me a reason. Then we go on, we carry on. Life is normal.
But women are always sniffing around.
Women don't go around sniffing around just for nothing.
They're always sniffing.
Not just for anything. Not just for anything. So can I tell you a secret? If
sniffing,
it's not really a secret. But if you're in a relationship with someone,
Here's it down. If phone yami ngakazi khale or if phone yami khalile or whatnot, or maybe ngilele or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Right? Wena ufuna ukubona ukuthi idoda mayiphumile kwenzakalani. Angithi you do want to know that, right? So
depends.
No. It depends on on other.
Depends. Like I said.
What the fuck is going on?
Like I said,
That's why I say, oh my gosh, because you get up and down.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said also, Oguti, it depends, because it depends who you're in a relationship with. Mina, I'm one person. If you're gonna go out with the boys, feel free to go out with the boys. Do whatever. Do you, boo? Like, you are allowed to have a life because you've been having a life before me.
Snooping.
You've been having a life before me. I just happen to be part of your added addition to your life, right? But if you're gonna go out there and get girls' numbers, you're gonna go out there and be unfaithful, you're gonna go out there and be mischievous, I am gonna go through your phone. Nigga, I got people in IT who can help me.
But the way, okay, it's fine. We'll skip that. But yeah, but
in closing, is people should, and what I think is gonna work out for most relationships, is people should go out, go on dates before they date.
Go on date before they date. That's another topic. That's another topic
go on
altogether.
Date before they date, boy. Get to know each other. Invest time getting to.
Just go and then boom. How and this is
cover all these topics, so it's gonna work for them.
And also, in closing, if you're gonna date someone, date the person with an intention, right? You cannot date someone with the intention to break their heart. If you know Uguti, you are still bastrata, let it known. Let it be known. And
Gugu,
say,
can I just say?
Interject, motherboard.
You are asking a lot of some people. I feel like there's some guys who it's in their bones. They don't know how to fully operate in like a proper adult relationship.
Yeah.
Because what Nkonzo was saying, I think even psychologists would be like, make sure before you get into the relationship, you guys discuss everything. If you have any boundaries, discuss them.
Yes.
Do you have any insecurities?
Yes.
Discuss them. Are there some things you don't agree to doing? Are there some things that are just like a no-no for you? Discuss them before the relationship. And I feel like there's a lot of guys who it's not in their blood. It's not within them.
Hence I'm saying.
To say
exactly. I agree with you. Hence I'm saying, Guti, if you are going to be in a relationship with someone, be honest enough, have balls enough to say, listen, I'm in this because I'm just passing time. Then the poor girl knows, Uguti, you know what? I'm not going to be serious with this one because he's not in it for the long haul.
That's in an ideal world, though.
In an ideal world, right? But listen, most of the people that cheat and most of the people that don't want people to go through their phones, people that have something to hide.
If you've got eyes behind you, right?
Yeah.
None is women. They are cheater, and you're very good at cheating. Yes, sir. Itaring. Umuntu ozofika cheat mase usubhekile oh my gosh. Imali kwenzekile lokho. Oh fuck, yeah, kwenzekile. Yabona? Kodwa angeke uzukubone lokho because nina niyafihla. You're very good at hiding.
Abafazi, bafabazi.
Exactly. Bafabazi vele. Yes. You sort of see unegane kwenye daughter and then more feel like me to figure it's no good. Who's like, oh my gosh, sekwena uyazi kade ubhizi ufeba la ngaphandle.
I think kuyazi kuningi like ukuthi nje abantu abafuna ba honest, ne? Abafuna ba honest. And there's a lot of topics people should cover.
That's my problem.
Ngoba sikhuluma kanje, I
This is
just
very
thought of
basic.
something. I thought of something like into nje engiphatha. Like we should cover a lot when we're still getting to know each other. Like this 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
We should cover a lot. Good, like how are you? Who are you in a relationship?
So, talking about 50-50, so we're wrapping this up. Talking about 50-50, this is our next topic, right? So 50-50 in a relationship, what does that mean? What does that mean to you as a black female, what does that mean to you as a black male about 50-50? Because we go around shouting 50-50, but it's not all rosy, because there's where 50-50 starts and there's where 50-50 stops. So where does it start for you? Where does it stop for you?
Can I interject with a scenario that I saw online? It was like
Go
a
ahead,
topic
motherboard.
a few weeks ago now.
Okay.
So you know Gabrielle Union?
Yeah.
The
Oh yeah. I
actress?
saw
And
that too.
Yes,
I
oh my
saw
gosh,
that
okay,
too.
so it's her
Yeah.
and her husband Dwayne
Dwayne Wade, yeah, he's a basketball
Yes.
player. Very
Basketball
rich, by the way.
Get multi-millionaire,
Multi-millionaire, extraordinaire.
rich beyond like explanation,
Hardy.
unnecessarily rich, right?
Yes.
And it was like she disclosed that she goes 50-50 with Dwayne.
Yes. If Dwayne, I'm looking at you. You're like trying to see how you're gonna put this.
I'm trying to compute how Gabrielle Union, who she's also rich.
And she's also just as rich, beautiful,
She's rich, she's
and
beautiful.
hardy of note.
She's
and
not
can
just
get
as rich as
any-
him. I said he has
Can get-
Not
unnecessary
in,
money.
not in,
Can
not,
get-
not what you mean in.
No, she can get any guy she wants.
No,
She
can
wants.
I get the guys that wants her?
Exactly.
She wants. No. You're getting it all wrong. And this is a topic of another day because
When I
we
did
as
the
a
show,
woman,
but-
we
Yeah, wrong.
choose.
That's the same thing we was discussing earlier.
This is a topic for another day, by the
Oh,
way.
okay,
Not
okay,
50-50.
sharp.
We'll come back to this one on another day, even though Nishale America, but we'll come back.
No, we were in New York, by the way. We were in New York, yeah. We in New York, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Continue, motherboard.
Yes. So I think also, how would you guys, like, what are your opinions on
On the
this
50-50
specific
thing.
that she went 50-50 with her husband, who is a baller? Like, he has
He's a baller. He's
way
making
much
it
more
rain.
money than her.
She's
Also, I mean, I think she expressed at some point that she feels strained at times and that she has to make sure she gets jobs so she can pay her part. Whereas Dwayne has been retired for how many years now?
and it's still draining
It's
into
still
his
raining.
account,
He's
right?
swimming in the moolah. So, what are your opinions?
What are your
on going
opinions,
50-50 with
Gonzo?
the partner?
50-50 on relationship
50-50.
question.
I
Tell me
support.
what you think
I
about
think-
this.
Who's that? Is it
Destiny's Child.
Oh yeah. Bongazalwa, boy.
Sibadala. We are showing our age. Sibadala.
I think Buffett, to be honest, ne?
Yeah.
I don't. Yazi ngathi ngizoba bias.
Unga biased, boy. Or maybe you can be biased, but food.
I think when you're rich, you don't mind.
When you're rich, you don't mind.
Yeah, I think when you're rich, you don't want 50-50. As a guy, you can actually ask your wife if I'm trying 7, you can ask them to resign and just be.
Okay, wait.
stay
Question.
home.
So if you're not rich, why do you mind?
If I'm not rich, who's gonna be paying the bond? Who's gonna be buying grocery? Who's gonna be paying my taxes?
It's aware, no?
I'm not getting paid enough, boy. More pay, boy. Things are tough now. The repo rate is.
Yes, things are tough.
Now let's talk about our country.
Times
We're in
are
New York.
tough. We are
We're in New
now
York, but let's talk
coming
about our
back
country,
to South Africa. In South African context.
We are
On
being
South
ripped
African-
off. Yeah, that will be ripped off. Yeah.
So in South Africa, in our country, it's bad. The repo rate is bad. We're paying a whole lot more than what we signed up for. Like
Yeah.
we took things knowing. And
I know things are tough, right?
I'm
So,
not
but now we are talking about 50-50 in relationships. Forget Uguti, things are tough outside there. In a relationship, you and your person, you're gonna share things. So when you go out on your first date, is it still 50-50?
No,
or
but
you prefer to
But
pay?
that's a thing as well.
What's the deal?
We try and impress you guys, but we should do it in a smart way.
Thank you.
I don't know, cause that's where it goes wrong on the first date, where you try and then, but very obviously I should charm you kancane. Yabo, kumele ngibone ukuthi
Yeah,
I'm-
it's obvious. You must show
But
me.
futhi there must be. I think
That's-
mhlawumbe as a guy.
I'm in Konzo.
Yeah, I've got this. Ungawari,
Got
9,000. I'm gonna
this.
pay it. But futhi mhlawumbe on the background, futhi when you guys talking at night, mhlawumbe you should just mention your problems that you're going through, so that they know ukuthi you have problems as well. Not ukuthi. Yeah. I just missed my car installment or whatever for that lunch or date or whatever. Yeah. But. Oh yeah, but there's a lot that's happening, guys. So I strongly believe go 50-50. 50-50, it makes everyone move forward. There's a lot we're going through. As I said, the repo rate is high. So if you're working and I'm working and we stay in the same household, but I'm doing everything.
Yeah.
Bambisana, and that's what you wanted.
Bambisana.
That's what that's what you women wanted. 50-50 is the way. But
Listen,
yeah.
I'm not disputing that, right? But now I feel like guys, when it comes to 50-50, guys expect, yes, you as a lady to say, I've got this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. But also on the other hand, they want a housewife who is independent and can pay their own bills. They always ask, what are you bringing to the table? And you're like, okay, I'm bringing this and this and this and that to the table. But now you cannot dictate to me, Guti, what can I do, I cannot do. Because most of the cases, I pay this and I pay that. But at the end of the day, I must still, hey, baba, ngisacela ukuya toilet. Baba, ngisacela. No. Akusistala. Angikhuluma isimanje. There's guys out there who feel, yes, it's 50-50. You're gonna pay this or do that, but at the end of the day, I'm the head of the house. You must listen to what I say. You must dance to my tune.
The head is the head. That's not gonna change. I'm not disputing. I'm the head, vele. Now 50-50, I'm the head. In the
50-50. You cannot be 50-50.
50-50, I'm the head.
On the 50-50, you are the right ventricle. I'm the left ventricle. That's it.
But it's the head.
Uyinhloko akujiki ngesizulu uyinhloko.
So now
regardless
that is his dala. Okay, so let's get. I saw one of the guys had something interesting to say.
Okay,
let's listen to one of the guys. And can you please introduce yourself? Say your name and then you say your piece.
Right. Oh, igama lami uXolani ne.
Hi Xolani.
Angibulisanga mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, ngiyayithanda le topic lena ne. I think mina ngiviewa ngendlela different. I've always viewed ngendlela different.
Thank you. That's what I want for our Harabis.
So I think 50-50 for me, it's more of a control and compromise. Because if I'm not gonna go 50-50, maybe I'm rich, I'm not gonna go 50-50.
Yes.
At some point, umuntu wami will feel with other things she cannot control. But if sonke siyasondelana, so sonke sizoba ne control, you understand? Masiba senkingeni akekho uzoba surprise. Inkinga yethu siyi-two. That's how I view it. I've never viewed it ukuthi kumele be financial always.
I think it's mostly fun. Everyone thinks 50-50 is financial.
So I like what you're saying, right? Because in most cases, people view it as on a monetary value. The 50-50 thing. It's never about opinions. How we're gonna raise the kids, which school the kids are gonna go to, or sirana kanjani indlu yethu. December sisave kanjani our finance. It's more about nginhloko.
Chiyo kodwa yonke into igijimiswa ubani?
Gijimiswa ubani?
Indoda.
What do you mean yonke into igijimiswa indoda?
Angethi wena ekhanda lasendlini angethi wena ekhaya
lasendlini.
Yes. Yeah.
And
konke lokho phela ugijimisa ngendlela.
Ngicela ukuthi yabona mawuyikhuluma le ndaba yakho ugijimisa ngicela uyinabise nje inabe, like unpack it so that our Hara beings are not lost. Unpack it, because really I in most cases it's monetary influenced, but not other because there's a lot that goes on in a relationship. There's a whole lot that goes on in a relationship. Like there's women who get opportunities abroad, outside of South Africa, but because I'm in a relationship here, or I'm in this soon to be marriage, and it's a 50-50. Let me talk to Nkonzo and say, Nkonzo, ngithole job opportunity in America, can we go? Is Nkonzo gonna go? Is Nkonzo gonna say, listen, yimi inhloko yala ekhaya and ngithi siyahlala? Sandile, you wanted to say something? No, not yet. Okay. He wants to say something. Please introduce yourself. So like, and put your mic close to your mouth. Yes.
50-50, like
yes.
Young interest, like because like you feel like 50-50.
We can't hear you. Please volume
like,
up.
Then 50-50.
Bigger so. Tulani ngicela ungambambeli. Yeah.
Then 50-50. Now
yes.
You want to see like I span.
Yeah, it's not working for
like
you, right?
Like I span, I could see how much it appeared. Young John.
Yeah.
On the mouchers, I see 50-50. If I'm not calling in, but pick up and but pick out. ubani kumele ophanda yazi ngawuphuma ijiri endlini like uthi yophanda ebusungu kumele uphume bani kumele uphume untanga ophanda i-50-50 ngani ngegama
right?
Yeah, obviously 50 ngegama intazo yacaba intazo
It's 50-50 on paper, but not in reality. In some families. So God.
Yeah. Mara into yenzakalayo.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, mele pante bani. Ufana kaulo. Ibisela mntana likho. Mele pante bani. Mele pante.
Yeah.
So like izinto lezi. Singazi mara bathi indoda must.
Indoda must provide. Indoda must be endoda. Endoda must ndodara.
Yabona bathi indoda must. Yiwo laba basifaka inkinga. Yiwo laba xayekile.
Indoda must.
Bafuna ngathi.
So one thing, Mina, I'm not a. How am I gonna put this? I'm not a 100% full on feminist to say indoda must, indoda this, indoda that.
50-50. Are you on 50?
Am I on 50-50? Yes and no. Because there's where 50-50 starts and there's where 50-50
stops. That's the answer for
stops.
coward, honestly, cook. Being in between.
That's what I'm saying. There's where 50-50 starts and there's where 50-50 stops. And it depends on who is okay of this and this and that. It's okay, right? But if it comes a time where Unkonzo is unable to pay something, I must step in as Unkonzo's partner. I must be able to step in and say, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
There's times where I will not be able to pay something. Unkonzo must step in and say, I got you. But not Uguti. Unkonzo once misses one payment, second payment, third payment, dead be dead.
Yazi ngoba sikhuluma kanje kukhonto engikhumbulayo. Khona yabona noma 50-50 le. Ukuthi I'm not sure if I should mention it.
As long as you're not mentioning people's names, it's okay. You can say a scenario.
50-50 thing ukuthi you must all meet each other halfway, ne? Ukuthi so what if like we meet and we decide to date? I'm not sure if it's going to be a topic for another day. We meet and decide to date, but I've got a house already. Then I want to be serious, but the house is on my name, right? Then I call you, okay, you come and stay with me in my house. I'm going to pay the bond, you buy grocery. I pay the bond, I pay the rates and taxes, whatever. You buy grocery or you buy those things that you can't really track back in case of breakups or whatever. Is that okay? I'm not sure if it fits, but is that okay? Remember, I feel like I'm investing my money because I'm paying for my house, but I only pay for grocery.
Yeah, so, and this is one of the topics that I wanted to do a while back. A similar situation. So DJ Somebody, I'm sure you guys, everybody knows about DJ Somebody. DJ Somebody had a lifetime partner, right? They were not legally married, but they've been together for 13 years. And in that 13 years, they've been staying together. And I don't know what was going on in that household. You don't know what's going on. Nobody knows what was going on, but DJ Somebody and the wife. Yeah. Then it happened that DJ Somebody died. He was buried. Then afterwards, what did the family do? If family got DJ Somebody kicked out the lifetime partner. That's not fair. Because we don't know what was going on between closed doors. We don't know what was the discussions between the lady and DJ Somebody. Because for DJ Somebody to be able to pay the bond for whatever house at the estate they were living in together, what was I carrying? Do you understand? So that is not fair.
What were you carrying on before you came to a relationship?
No. So when we stayed together, when you stay together with somebody, you relieve the person of some things, right? Because I could have been easily pushing my own bond and you push your own bond, but we decided we're gonna stay together. Yeah. We're gonna stay together. You push this bond because we are still together, and then I'm gonna let go of my house or my apartment, and then we focus on this, and then I make alterations into the house, nishita here and there, put the curtains, put the blinds, change the beddings and whatnot. You know how women are, right? Yeah. Beautify the house. So now
restructuring.
Yes, restructuring. So if the person dies and then she gets kicked out, that is not fair. Because Mina, now we have an agreement of the 50-50 that has been working, by the way, working for the two of us. And that's why you were able to be DJ Somebody and you were famous and we're not. And then I was on the background handling things, handling shit back home. So it's not fair.
I hear you. We must learn. I'm thinking like we're running out of time and whatever, but we should maybe further discuss it.
And Yeah, I did. Hence I said I wanted to have it.
Oh, yeah.
Hence I said I wanted to like do a whole episode on that, because I feel we need a lot of legal elements to it, to say what does the law say about this.
Because what I've heard,
I'm in a relationship for 13 years, Mina Nawe, and you are paying the bond, and I'm doing something else. We are in partnership.
Because what I've heard to you is, so if I'm like this, the scenario I painted, ne? Because it's my house. Yes, you coming, you stay with me.
Yeah.
I'm paying. So people look at it. I'm investing money because I'm paying the bond, and that's when you're buying the grocery.
You're investing money,
when you walk out of here.
I'm not gonna go with the groceries because it's gone.
Ulahlekile vele because ona lutho ufike uze kumina kuyindoda nginawo konke lokho nginawo and then mase oh my gosh, you leave.
Yes.
Ushaya ishopa sakho uphuma uhambe. Ne? That's how it is. I mean, okay,
that's how it is. And that's how it is. But and this is why I want to highlight the fact that if we look back Mandulo and versus now, right, and how we're gonna salvage that, because I feel like this is why also women are the way they are right now. Women are very, very angry. Not angry in effect like bafunugula, but bayalwa, like they're pulling a lot of weight. They feel like
women, they're always angry.
Women feel like they've grown
for nothing. They're always
women
angry.
Feel like they've grown balls to handle this life.
But there's a man for nothing.
Women even in boardrooms, when you see women in boardrooms and how they present themselves and how they work, they're angry, they're hungry for this, So, and it's because of a shift that was done. I don't know which way that shift comes from. Is it because we are being more westernized as human beings? Could be. Or there's just this imbalance. There's this imbalance. And we cannot be judging and say and putting everything back to the apartheid era. We cannot be putting everything to the apartheid era, because the apartheid era ended a long time ago, and now it's 2023, right? Things have changed. So there is something has to give, something has to pull.
I think like the feminist movement has a basis in a lot of what you guys were talking about. Just women fighting for independence, right?
Independence, equality.
We don't depend on men.
We don't depend on men. We want the equality. And they also speak a lot about equality.
Yeah.
But that equality also, I feel, hence I said, to a certain degree, I agree with the feminists, but to a certain degree, I don't agree with the feminists.
Which aspect?
And like, they feel that if you're a feminist, like, I can do this without a man. I don't need a man. But at some point, if a man is pulling his weight, if a man is being a man, why wouldn't you respect that man? Why wouldn't you give that person his seat?
Can I just say quickly, ne?
Yeah, okay.
So I identify as a feminist.
Mandela to you.
Mandela, yes.
Yeah.
But like proper feminists.
Yeah.
Like the true ideal of feminism was to allow women the freedom to be who they want to be, right?
I think the idea of feminists got distorted somewhere along the lines. It got distorted.
Now it
did get distorted. Hence, I'm saying,
combined with misandry,
and it's combined with propaganda. People pushing their own propaganda.
Yeah. So like true feminism allows women to decide. Okay.
Yes.
As a woman, I'm not gonna be told that I have to marry. I have to be a housewife. I have to. But it also says you have the right to choose.
Yes.
That's why there's women who exist who are all for having their partners provide for them, and then they just stay at home and be a homemaker. Whereas there's other women,
and not just any woman, intelligent, well learned, proper woman, but they choose that.
Yeah.
I
think that's the truth.
And whereas the feminists, when they see that woman who is well learned, they're like, why are you wasting yourself?
Don't say the feminists, Google.
Feminists.
It's not the feminists. It's people who mistook. It's people who mistook it for misandry. There's people who genuinely dislike men and hold a hatred towards them. Don't count them as feminists. Okay. That's not feminism.
Those are the distortions.
They're the ones.
Those are the distortions.
No,
So I think you guys now understand more where we are coming from. Wait,
abaqeda abafazi. I saw a hand behind you. I saw a hand. Can you just have a man's perspective?
Puti, come.
Yeah,
You wanted to say something.
Yeah. Abafazi abaqeda.
Ngeke baqede futhi.
Oh, yakhuluma.
It's like
Yeah,
Right,
go
mangibambe
ahead.
kanje.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Hey, so ngathi ngikhuluma kakhulu nami. Okay,
No,
so
no. Your
okay, I love the
opinion
topic,
is
ne, but
powerful.
I think what we are missing here, ne,
Yeah.
it's a reality of a woman, ne. And now another thing, intersimisa futhi the reality of a young boy or a black man or whatever. But most of us, maybe
There's so
here,
many black men here.
So most of us maybe here, ne, we were raised by women, singing. Most of us, ne. Now you picture that woman, who was obangaka ohamba ngemoto enhle. Now we are bringing this woman again to your home. Angithi so mama kurezile, you understand. Now obviously women will feel ukuthi eish lo sisu lomlethile man is threatening. I told them because already you provide a car, you understand. That's why women will always fight because of such things ezenzakalayo. But blaming history the way ngakhona vele we were raised with our fathers and abo baba bethu even nanu mo ngababheka most yabo they are not responsible for us, you understand. And still women again yiwe kumele basiraise and vele kuba nzima ukuthi babe detached to kithi yabo. So into engiyibonayo ukuthi that's why suthi ngasho ukuthi abafazi ba control everything. That's why at some point it division at some point it creates yibo at the same time.
Bye machine fethu. Bye machine.
Well, okay, thank you guys so much for your impactful insights on this, right? I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate your candidness and your honesty on this, right? So big ups to you guys. Mandela to them. Mandela. No, remember, I need to remember when we had the global citizen Naomi Campbell, Amandla. And then she couldn't say Amandla.
Oh, because we're in New York.
Yes.
So we're about to.
You remember?
We must go. Our flight is going to miss us.
I guess we're part of exit.
Yes. As I was saying, so when Naomi Campbell was saying at the Global Citizens, you know that you guys know that Naomi Campbell was Nelson Mandela's daughter, right? She's basically South African. Of course, I was saying, oh. So now talking about Nelson Mandela, right? We are now going to talk about the 67 minutes of Mandela. You know how every year we celebrate Nelson Mandela's birthday, and we all go out and do charity work, go out, give back to the community, we paint the houses, visit the drug-infested communities, give back to the charities, give back to whatever, you know. So I'm on the next one. So with the 67 minutes of Mandela this year, the ANC decided that they are going to erect statues of Nelson Mandela, right? And we all know we have a lot of statues of Nelson Mandela. I mean, Mandela Square has one of the statues of Nelson Mandela, one of the biggest, right? Does that make sense for us in terms of our economy as we are as South Africans at this point in time? Because there's a lot of money that goes into erecting a statue, making the statue on its own, and then erecting one, right? It's a lot. Does that make sense to us?
Yeah,
I'm gonna look at. So I think, with that said, I think I'm gonna change. I want to change speakers. I think we've heard and gotten enough opinions from Nkonzo and Stema. Thank you guys so much. But we have other guys that I would like them to come on.
As we exit.
We need another point of view. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. We need another point of view. Come guys, I don't want to call them by name because I want them to introduce themselves. Come, I don't bite.
Because I'm a short one.
Unless if you ask me to, then I'm gonna bite.
Because I'm a short one. I like to say when I'm surprised, I say Jehovah Semawo.
So these are the
You
guys.
guys put me in the middle.
These are the guys that I'm gonna be talking to you guys about the 67 minutes of Nelson Mandela. And as I've been saying, Guti, today I'm with my brothers and we're discussing topics that matter, topics that are needed for our current South Africa and moving South Africa forward, right? And thank you guys for listening and staying tuned and for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. We've got Ubudi here on my left. Who's introducing?
My name is Charlie.
Yes.
And this is
Ivan, Gama Gosana, and I'm happy to be on the show.
Thank you guys and welcome to Harambe. Sorry, Harambe is not food. But Harambe, we have to pull together.
Sweet man, smell it good tonight.
It's not COVID. It's not COVID.
No, I'm joking, guys.
Thank you guys and welcome to Harambe. And like I've mentioned, we are going to talk about the 67 minutes of Nelson Mandela. You guys know, Gucci, when it's 67 minutes on Nelson Mandela, everybody goes crazy. They go volunteer at some orphanage home, be painting, they mentor some people just for that day. But do you subscribe to that, yes or no? And why? Yes.
For me, it was the first time.
Oh, it was your first time going on, okay.
The company, I won't disclose the company.
Yeah.
They said you must donate, so
Yeah.
for the box, they knew.
Came with the
downstairs, like upstairs, downstairs, and then like
True story, Mos.
sanitary pads.
Oh yeah, for the girls.
Yes. Which sometimes I don't think we should donate. That's only we should teach them. Because Banyana lost and it was angry.
Banyana is doing better than Bafana, by the way. That's my thought.
I have a soccer knowledge, so
True.
I don't have a soccer knowledge, but Banyana
No, I have a soccer knowledge.
I don't have a soccer knowledge, but Banyana is doing better.
I have friends that
in terms of the winnings, in terms of the accolades, in terms of a lot of things. I'm not a soccer fanatic, and we're not talking about Banyana. And by the way, Banyana, you guys had all the girls in South Africa questioning their sexuality after your Habana. Do you guys see that video? Yo, they had a video.
What's happening in the video?
They were singing so handsomely, and they're girls but looking so handsome.
So you're not girls.
No, handsome saying they had the whole of South Africa questioning their sexuality. I know my sexuality.
No, I like it,
yeah.
But I'm a pro South African. When it's rugby, it's athletics, it's whatever.
Okay.
So I'll be like, Yazin. My face medicine's right.
Okay.
Don't switch off until the game
that's
is
fine.
over.
But back to the 67 minutes of
Mandela did good. Mandela did.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Mandela did his part.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I'm 40 something years old. So what happened? Mandela, when I was growing up, so I have a story to say. I'm coming back from school, and then I found out we said about recruitment bathathile bekuneven nje bebathatha yabo mina mangikhula bebethu Mandela bekacorrupt
my radio.
Yeah. So frequency Mandela was like he terrorist.
Oh,
so that's how
mangikhulu
yabo. So mangikhulu. So but he means well.
Yeah.
The guy means well. But what he left behind.
We're gonna talk about that because you feel that Mandela did well.
Yes.
And I feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Mandela
did his part.
Don't worry, we're gonna open it up to everybody. We're gonna open up to discussion. I just want the gentleman next to you also to introduce himself and also say his piece about are you for or against the 67 minutes of Mandela?
Well, Mandela is
please introduce yourself first.
Well, no, I thought I did.
Mandela's son right. All the time.
To the viewers, to the listeners, Gosana.
Hi, Gosana. Welcome to our
and thank you so much. And going back to the core of the topic or conversation, in terms of the 67 minutes, you volunteer and donating and stuff, right? Fine, we would do it because we are not really obligated, but right? But I would feel
obviously it
ukuthi
work.
it's more focused on, it's more focused on the less privileged, you know. I would think, in my opinion,
Yeah.
it's something that should be offered, or rather, if we plan on helping, it shouldn't be just focused on the less privileged. I mean, there's so many societies, neighborhoods that really need a helping hand. And we shouldn't also just wait for July to do it.
Yes. I totally agree.
Yeah, it's far as to me. It's something that you need to do on a regular.
I
On a
totally agree
regular.
on that. Yeah.
And that's my opinion on it. Then in terms of Nutata, Madiba, it's story side gets well documented. Luckily, we senzeke sizalwa size waze yena wazi it's there, we know. We have different opinions, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and
which we're gonna get to.
it's gonna be a secular debate.
We're gonna get
it's like
to.
discussing
We're
Jesus.
gonna
We're
gonna get to that. Yeah.
But it was a good
You think?
You think?
Yeah.
This guy is thinking.
Yeah, I think it was a good man. Maybe men were looking at it.
Are you
I mean, we can
serious?
discuss it.
No, you think
The
it's
flux of, undocumented
Yeah.
people, you understand, which endorsed.
I'd like to take a detour just for a little bit, right? So we hear of all the beautiful things that happen on the 67 Minutes of Mandela, and someone was saying that, yeah, you will hear people who want to politicize the 67 Minutes of Mandela. But you cannot not politicize the 67 Minutes of Mandela, because I feel we know Mandela because of politics, right? You cannot separate Mandela from politics. Unfortunately, you cannot.
Yes,
You
that's
cannot.
true.
So that is true. So now, with all the noise going on the 67 minutes of Nelson Mandela, and then we have our beautiful ANC government who decided to erect statues of Nelson Mandela. More statues, right? Of Nelson Mandela.
I think there are 14
During
in
the
the world.
67 minutes of Mandela, right? We've got a whole lot of statues going around. Like I said, the closest one that if you're in Johannesburg that you can go to Mandela Square. It's even money, by the way. And then ANC, in our current economic state, decided it's a brilliant idea to go out there and erect more statues of Nelson Mandela. Was it a brilliant idea? Was that well thought out? What do you guys think?
Okay, can I go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
NC, for me, I'm gonna go like NC because I lost a cousin because of ANC. Yeah? So when Chrisan was Chrisan Mashona,
Yeah.
was Uncle and Oliver Tambo. I was seeing that on TV. I was in the Eastern Cape in Kenya. Going to another 14 or something.
Yeah.
13. But the NC, not only the NC that we know,
Yeah.
it changed. And so, there's this song that says money make world go round. So these niggas, they change.
So they moved away from
what
the
they say.
original plan, yeah, ANC, to
Yes.
what it is
Do
today.
you remember that? So ANC changed too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie
It's
about
not
that.
the ANC that was intended to be.
uJulius Malema ahambe ku-ANC if uJulius Malema ahambe ku-ANC if ANC was the core.
Yeah.
So Julius Malema left because ANC changed.
So the ANC changed their mandate.
Yes, they changed what they are. Identity of
The
they
mandate
change it.
of the
But
ANC.
I'm still there's still
So,
like,
so let's
okay.
give it to my brother there next to you. I think he also has something burning inside of him that he would like to share with our beings.
A small, opinion. Growing up, schooling in a governance in ANC.
Yeah.
My personal opinion, but they do have fantastic policies if you think of any other country, sitting really in the same situation as South Africa pre-democracy, you know, I don't think it would say there would have been as lenient as the ANC is to the other race. You know, but if you think of atrocities, you think of unjust everything. It's there.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the statues that they erected during the 67 minutes of Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a good decision? Do you think that was called for?
Yeah, I don't know. I was getting there.
And can you? I'm sorry to cut you off, motherboard. But in the meantime, while he's speaking, can you please check how much is the statues? Can you please check those statues that
14.
the ANC erected? 14 of them.
I think about 14 of them.
This year.
I think they're 14 in the world.
They erected
but
14.
South Africa,
I think about 14.
yeah, but in the world they're 40 or something. Or this
Can you
one.
just
Africa
check?
has-
Because
Yes,
that
yeah.
costs a lot of money.
It's
Sorry
a
to
lot
cut
of
you
money,
off.
yeah,
Carry on. Carry
Okay.
on. We'll get
All
back
right.
to her while she's
So,
checking.
into bengifuna ukuyisho ukuthi
22 million.
they're fantastic policies, but they're no longer relevant
Yeah.
to our challenges that as a country
That we're
we are
facing now.
right now.
Because the struggle is
Yeah,
different.
true.
Exactly.
Yes,
So it's nice to honor someone.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
but he
mean,
didn't fight alone.
Mandela
you
can't
know.
akakho in peace.
Exactly.
Because he's everywhere.
Exactly.
No, here's the thing is,
But he didn't fight alone.
I want us to get back to the statues that were erected. And you guys are saying 14 of them. Was it a good idea?
Jehovah, say my
Was that thought out? Because there's a lot of things that go into.
Can I guys tell you something?
There's a whole lot of things that go into erecting a statue. There's a whole lot of planning. There's a lot of money involved. There's a lot of things. A simple thing as changing a street name. There's a lot of things that go into that, right? And now is erecting 14 statues of Nelson Mandela, who had died, I don't know how many years ago. Can you give the gentleman next to you there? He has something to say.
Oh yeah. So we just checked now.
Yeah.
Apparently they spent 22 million for 2 statues. 22 million for 2 statues
Okay.
Speta kudla ini amanzi angcolile.
22 million, right? 22 million of the statues. Okay, so now, this 22 million of the statues divided by all the problems that we had. And this, by the way, remember we had a minister of arts and to erect flag.
What?
He wanted
Lighting
to,
flag.
he wanted to erect an illuminating flag, a lighting flag, which takes up electricity. And surprise, surprise, we all have electricity issues. 2023 here
Can
in
I ask
South
you
Africa, right? So, is this still a good idea? Oh, I see. I've got somebody there that wants to say something. Yeah, go ahead, Tulani.
Hi guys.
Hi, Tulani.
Yeah, hi. Yeah. As much as I know a lot of guys do not agree with a lot of things like erecting of statues, but the country or ANC wants you to remember
Yes.
ukuthi what has Utata did for us.
Okay.
We are here now
I've got 2 questions
doing
for
a
you. By the way.
podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are employed or not, but abanye abasebenzi, and then this is what they are doing for their lives, and this is what Utata has done for us as a nation to be free.
Okay.
You understand? I know a lot of people do not agree with this, and they think ukuthi, there's a lot that they would have done, and Utata sold us, and there's a lot of stories. Like we can sit here for I don't know, for a month discussing about itori
Listen.
zakatata.
As long as Harambe is
Yeah.
here, we have time.
Can you?
Okay, this is a very heated debate.
Can I ask a question?
I see hands and things everywhere. We can take your microphone from people. This is so unharambe like, but I've people. Okay, I'm gonna ask my questions last, right? So I'm gonna open it up to the floor. So, Sandile, go ahead.
Yeah, ngizonibingelela futhi again. But another thing, okay, uMandela uyenzile umsebenzi wakhe, ne?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But ku-status kuso
Yes.
eSouth Africa manje.
Yeah.
I think it's useless to do that. I'm sorry to use this word.
To erect the statues, right?
Because it's useless
Yeah.
to erect that statue.
Yeah.
It's cost 22 million.
Yeah.
Now we're in a crisis of like electricity.
Yeah.
Why can't we take the 22 million and pay, and then isafule this load shedding so that the bantwana bazokhona ukufunda in time, because of now bantwana babuya ngabo 6 scale 6 o'clock ike sehambile 8 o'clock umntwana kufuna alele, but now kufuneka ahleli akakagezi yabana and everything, but for days, and then we take 22 million so far stage esingeke deliver anything in South Africa. We all know, even worldwide, they know about Mandela.
Yeah.
They even like saying Mandela in America.
Mandela.
They don't
In
need a
America.
reminder.
Mandela.
We don't need a reminder of Mandela. We know about
They
Mandela.
don't know Mandela. They know the thing.
It's okay.
We
They don't
know
know.
Mandela.
They know your
Yes.
persona, Uga Mandela. They
It's
don't know
okay.
Mandela.
It's okay, brother. They don't know Mandela, but they know about Mandela.
Yes.
They don't know Mandela. They know about Mandela.
Yes.
But using 22 million to erect a statue,
It doesn't make sense.
but we don't have electricity in South Africa. Why
It
do
doesn't
we
make
have to
sense
do
in
that?
our
It doesn't
current
make sense.
situation. It doesn't make
Thank
sense
you.
in our current economic situation. I get that. Do you maybe want to pass the microphone to Kalani over there?
Yeah, my view, like as for me, I think Lento Mandela is just a survival. It's just a survival weapon for ANC to keep them relevant, of which is that what they are using nowadays.
They always
We're giving
And
them
now,
up.
if you can check, a well-educated black person is more challenged today because already the opinion. Abantu ababamba fast abantu laba abasemaplazini, they know ukuthi abanama opinion, but when uba umuntu omnyama who's doing well on his stage and you talk against the ANC, kuba ngazathi manje wena, we bought you that car, we bought you. No one bought you that car, you bought it for yourself.
Yeah.
But at some point, that's some South Africans, we are to blame if we keep on feeding this government into the system. Because the one thing you can say, but we look on ourselves. Understand? They don't care about what we want. Understand? If Sassen is 60, I will be worried if President the ANC. If it's Sassen is 67 minutes, it's a charity. In today's world, that is shocking.
In today's challenges, our current challenges.
It's shocking. We should be talking other things by now. You understand? But it shows it can't we should vote differently. We should vote differently.
Thank you, Putolani, and I really agree with him on the sentiment that he said that our country is faced with a lot of challenges, and if by 2023 we are only looking at only working at charities or spending our times developing charities or giving our times in charities instead of what is really the root cause of our what is really paining South Africa right now, which is our economic state, our state of electricity. Those are the main challenges that we're having, and erecting 14 statues is really not a good idea, because how much is one statue? Did you guys find out how much is one statue worth?
So the two that were gonna be erected soon were 22 million, but I saw some posts say that like for one it was about 3 million, 4 million.
So one statue is 3 million, one
It's gonna
statue is
forever.
4 million,
It's
and
gonna
then
sell
the two
forever.
statues. And then there was also, I'm gonna mention that one, where the Minister of Arts and Culture wanted to erect, which was 22 million, which needed lights and whatnot,
The flag.
and the flag, even in the midst of our electricity dilemma, right? Guys, I just want to impose this question on everybody. With the elections coming up next year in 2024, is it still a good idea to vote for the ANC? Like,
ANC is the goal.
I'm being candidly and unnecessarily
serious.
pissed off right now because the ANC, they don't seem to take us seriously. Number one, the ANC, they do not seem to listen to. They don't seem to be in tune with what their voters are all about or what their voters' needs are, right? And I'm gonna open it up to Nkonzo.
Yeah, now I'm behind. Thank you, Kuku. Ish. Like I wish like we had enough time, but
I know, but we don't.
It's a good
So
topic,
please make it quick.
and I know
we're gonna broaden it out next time when I have my ladies.
but
I have the guys today. Then the next week I'm gonna have the girls.
And I think it's a deep one. Yeah, it's very complicated because it can even spark fights. The comment is gonna, yeah, I see already the guests
I see.
Yeah,
and that is very ANC.
Yeah, but yeah, some of us are actually because what has happened, we're actually giving up on the system. Some of us believe like everything is planned and there's people who are superior, who knows who's the next president, so I feel like as South Africans, we're being made to feel that we've got a say, but we don't really have a say.
Exactly.
So like we very soon we're gonna give up. The youth is gonna give up on voting just because they don't benefit anything, even if they vote for those parties, but they don't benefit.
But what's the next best alternative to ANC?
EFF.
What's the next?
I think there's nothing actually. Just what I propose is people as individuals just work on yourself, make more money, and then forget about the politics.
Can I say something?
That's impossible.
Remove it. Can I say something?
No. Let's wait for the guys there. I'm gonna come to you.
Remove top.
Yeah. So explain again. I'm just coming on that. Just that point to say what's next. Unfortunately, by the look of things, there's nothing that we can rely on now. It's only ourselves.
Yeah.
Even somebody else is whispering EFF.
Yeah.
My point of view about the EFF. I'm sorry, but my point of view about the EFF.
Yeah.
They are okay. They do have good points, but what they come across as they are aggressive, which is now it comes across in the media as being it's like a fight. Yeah, it's like they are fighting those guys.
We're gonna come to you.
It's like they are fighting. They have good points if they can put it nicely. Maybe we can listen to them. Unfortunately, I cannot.
Okay.
Even next year, try and vote for them. But yeah.
But I hear you, and you're saying that the EFF, that you're saying the EFF is fighting, right? Is that a fact or is that propaganda from the other parties?
So this is my opinion. Like there is a way in which you can bring up your point or your opinion, but to me, all of these years, I don't care. It's 10 years today, which is today.
Yes,
at
they are
FNB
10 years.
Stadium. Yeah, just
Today,
we can't even. Yeah, we can't even get to where we want to get to today.
Mandela to
Yeah,
them.
yeah. So there is a way in which you can bring up your point, but to me, it has always even their leader, their leader. Sorry, their leader to me
Julius.
is Julius.
Nice guy.
The way, he's a nice guy. Yes, I've seen his other side, but when he's at work,
State your point.
yeah,
Don't worry
no,
about it.
I know, yeah.
2024, and we need to know, who do we vote for? If it's not the ANC, who do we vote for? Do we have an alternative, right? And we have Xolani up on the podium joining us. Xolani, you have been listening to the conversations, Putne, and you have heard all you have heard. What's your take on it? Before we close this, because you've got like 10 minutes, I see Motherboard telling me, fighting me on the time. Motherboard, it's okay. I'm gonna close. Xolani, less than 10 minutes. Let's break it down, Putwam.
Yeah, on my side, I think as South Africans, we need to go to sivula mehlo and acknowledge your struggles, guys. We are struggling, and it's unnecessarily. We are struggling unnecessarily. The country can afford us. The tax, we have a very good tax system in the world. You understand? But we can't be.
And it's a
having
lot of
challenges
money.
now.
It's a lot of
Now.
money.
Yeah, like if you're not paying tax,
It's a lot of money.
this country can able to track you down.
It's a
anyway.
lot of money.
So we can't be having these challenges, Buffett. We need to hold these people accountable.
Yes.
So, yeah, we need to-
accountability.
Yeah, we
I
need to
think
hold
this
them
is what
accountable.
we as South Africans lack, and not only us as South Africans, but us as Africans, because this problem that we are facing right now in South Africa is not unique. It's faced all across aboard the whole of Africa. We've got African presidents and politicians who have been squandering funds from the people. It's been going on for decades and decades and decades, right? But moving away, we're not focused on that. We are focusing mostly on South Africa. And it's unfortunate because we cannot separate our African history our African politics to our South African, because we have so many migrants here in South Africa. We've got everybody here in South Africa. We've got Nigerians, we've got Zimbabweans, we've got everything here in South Africa. We've got Pakistanis. So in South African context, we are really struggling as a country, right? But this is something that we can work on as South Africans, and if we make the right choice of governance.
Exactly. I agree with you, seriously. Like I can't read Timoshegile, and remember, for people to do corruption, these systems, they must be corrupted.
Yeah,
understand. So that's where the
from the
looting
top,
comes.
from the top.
That's where the looting
from
comes.
the top.
Understand. So I was the other day I was getting a stats from police minister telling us about like 5,000 something people are dying like within 6
Can you imagine?
6 months. It's like
Ukraine and Russia, they don't have such casualties.
But there's war there, you understand?
And here there's no war, by the way.
Yeah, by the way,
we are in peace and tranquility. It's just that.
People died yesterday or killed.
You understand?
That is shocking. That
these
is
things
shocking.
are serious, Bafethu. So
That is
these
shocking.
things, I think, you wake up call, you told them you must say yenzakala kuwe.
Ooh,
You understand? But these things are
yes.
real. These things
When you're
are real.
facing a problem directly. I get you, Xolan.
Yeah, I mean, going back to my point, as we are approaching 2024,
The elections.
we need to really think hard. We are one as citizens, really think hard. Unga or rather, don't make a decision based on your challenges. You beg a holistic.
Because ANC is giving us some 350.
Exactly. There's someone who's in a far better position and situation because of cadres. You understand? If you are related to one of the cadres, you're benefiting. So if you're gonna vote for ANC.
Yeah.
Just think
Yeah.
of people that are really facing. So in thing also, my opinion is, like I said, just be more sentimental to vote. Don't be attached to a party. Rather, listen to what the party has to offer.
Offer you as
Exactly.
an
If it
individual
speaks to
going
you.
forward.
Exactly. If it speaks
What's
to
their
you.
5-year plan for you?
Exactly.
And you personalize it.
Mina, someone who has a daughter, I don't have the same challenges or concerns as someone who doesn't have a child.
Yeah.
Because I worry, Guti, I'm raising a daughter in
Yeah.
a society where a woman is raped once,
Just like that.
every minute,
Yeah.
every hour. You understand?
Ooh, that's
Someone
deep.
who owns property,
That is deep.
I don't have the same
That is
challenges,
deep. Yeah.
with someone or concerns with someone. Because I'm a repo rate. I'm a factor,
As affect
they
us
prevent me to
okay.
provide
But when it comes to your child, it's a different kind of feel, it's a different kind of pain, it's a different kind of.
Exactly. So certain things are more, and if someone has to present me a solution to my concerns and issues, I'll definitely go for them. So the advice I'd give to people is be more sentimental. Let an idea get into your brain. Cabangisisa,
Cabangisisa.
don't reject it because it's Gating Mackenzie. He's raising a lot of good issues,
Yeah.
You will never find South Africans,
Yeah.
Pakistan or Ethiopia,
Yeah.
having A1 weapons,
Yeah.
These people have weapons. they are not regulated. You'll never find South
Serious
Africans
weapons.
that are not regulated in any foreign country. You know, I spoke about state-owned bank. Our interest rates are ridiculous. You know, they're really ridiculous. You can't borrow 1 million, ubusela 2 million.
They are
Why
ridiculous.
isn't
They
the
are
state
ridiculous.
They need to intervene.
They are ridiculous.
The ruling party needs to intervene in those issues. You know,
And not only in South Africa, by the way, sorry to cut you off, not only in South Africa, even in Kenya, in Nairobi, there's been boycotts going on there, riots, instability in Nairobi because of the high repo rates and the high interest rates, right? And also because the people that we borrow money from, who are we borrowing money from as Africans?
World Bank.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything.
It's
I don't
the
want to
World
say.
Bank. That's where South Africa gets money from.
Yeah, no.
And obviously, all the borrowing, it comes from where? The wastage. Wastage, corruption, that's where they come from. Because imali yaphela. So what they need to do, they need to borrow.
They need to borrow.
They need to borrow.
And also corruption as well.
They burden the taxpayers. By the way, where are the workers, Bafethu? Where are the workers, Bafethu? The people who are grinding this country, who are making... Because the workers are there, Bafethu. What are they saying? What are they saying?
The workers are there. The workers are there, and the workers do go on strike. They do protest and whatnot, but it falls on deaf ears. Why? Because the ANC is only just looting. They are hearing them. They are listening to them. They know their grievances. Even our grievances, as we speak now, as Harambee, they hear us. But they fall on deaf ears because all they are interested in is looting and pocketing everything. Guys, this has been a very interesting topic. We can go on for days, okay? But we only have a certain limited amount because I had to drive all the way to America, from France to all the way to America, just to meet the gents, and discuss issues that matters. And this is what Harambee is about. And see you guys on the next Harambee episode. Unfortunately, I have to shut it down and close it off, and we say keep Harambee. Keep harabings, being harabings, keep harabing, keep pulling together. Thanks everybody. Cheers.